Hey guys, welcome to day 32 of Leap to Lead. I'm excited to be here with you, and we all survived the crazy last day of August and actually still surviving as we are on August 32nd now because since he has thankfully granted us an extension and another day. And I know there's still some issues, and thank you guys so much for being patient. I know it's frustrating at times, but we are going to get through this, and we can finally begin our September 1st and our fall winter season. First, I want to say congratulations to those of you who hit your milestones, who hit your goals. I'm super proud of you. If you hit $500, you are on your way. Even if you did not make lead consultant or you did not get a new team member, that is okay. That is one milestone that you've hit. This month is going to be so much easier. So do not stop. Don't stop. This month too, you've got to get your $500 PRV. You've got to continue to get a new team member. Even when you have that first team member, don't stop, because you need more and more and more to make it easier and easier every month to hit your goal and then to promote even further. So for those of you who have already hit lead, yay. I'm really excited for you. And again, I'm just so proud of all of you, whether or not you've hit it or not. Some of you are super close, and you're going to get there in no time at all. I want to talk to you a little bit about staying committed to the program, even though this program is nearing the end. I know it hasn't taken off for some of you like it has for others, but I've seen huge differences in all of you guys. And even though you may not have hit lead consultant, or you may not have made your 500, or you may not have gotten a new team member, that's okay. You continue to do the things you're doing. You continue to do the back to the basics. Go back to your notebook that we've started and we've been working on this whole time, and do those things. And if you weren't keeping up with your notebook, go back, spend a little bit of time, and go back to each of the tasks that I ask you to do and write them in your notebook. So that way, when you get frustrated, you can go back and say, you know what, this really worked for me. That video really worked, or this just didn't work. I'm going to try this. And I want to talk to you, though, about if you haven't quite made your goal, is maybe you want to look into buying that Mary Christensen book that I talked a lot about during this 5-week program. Her books are very inspiring, and not just her books. We're reading this Rock Your Network Marketing Business in the OYM group, and this one is very inspiring as well. But I kind of feel like Mary Christensen starts from the bottom. I mean, starts from like the basics and just getting into the nitty-gritty of how you need to be successful in running your very own direct selling business. And it's not so much rah-rah as it is to-dos. And I think that for you guys in this stage is exactly what you need to do. Be a direct selling superstar. It's one of the books that taught me from the very beginning. And in chapter 3, it talks about self-sabotage. Most of the things that are holding us back are right here. They're not something physical. They're not something that, our customers just don't want to buy. It's what we're telling ourselves and what we're feeding us in our head. So if you're not getting the results, then it's got to be something that's keeping you back from being successful. The tools and the tasks that we've been doing in the last 5 weeks, they truly do work. I promise. If you're not getting the results, then it's got to be something else holding you back, or maybe something that you're telling yourself. Jason Harwood from corporate office, he's pretty amazing, but he does periscopes a lot of times, and he did one on a thing. It was called Yeah But, and the whole thing was, do you lack passion? Bob's crawling on the floor to not get into the video. Sorry. The whole thing was a lack of passion will make a difference, because between a person who has passion versus a person who doesn't have passion, you're going to see a huge difference in your business. So make a list of the things that are holding you back. Maybe some stuff that you're telling yourselves, and maybe you don't realize that you're telling yourself in your head, but like, what are some things that have prohibited you from being successful in this business? Whether it be your customers aren't returning your phone calls, your Facebook posts aren't getting anywhere, your nobody wants to join, or they seem interested but you can't close the deal. Like, write down the list of things that are discouraging you, and maybe you had a basket party out and it just wasn't all what you had intended it for, and it came back with absolutely nothing, because that's okay, because that's what happens. Because we have a couple of times this month that has happened to me, and I waited yesterday for a hostess to get back to me, and she had 2 orders, and I think they totaled like $60. And with all the workstation drama yesterday, it was like, really? $60? But that's okay, because you know what? Things like that happen. And that's the thing. We have to let it roll off, not let that discourage us from not doing more parties or not, talking to more hostesses. But anyway, you got to start telling yourself positive things. You got to determine, is it a lack of passion that you have, a lack of direction, a lack of consistency, a lack of motivation, whatever it is. Maybe it's a lack of confidence. So if you're not getting the results you want, then I want you to go back and I want you to evaluate and see what it is that you're truly telling yourself. And in chapter 3, she spends an entire chapter early in the book because she knows how important it is and how many times it holds people back. It's not enough to believe in Scentsy and believe in Scentsy products and your business, but the first thing you have to do is believe in you. Believe in yourself, because if you don't believe in yourself, then no one else is going to believe in you either, and nobody's going to want to join your team. The first part is underestimating yourself. If you don't believe that you deserve to succeed, then you're going to find 1,000,010 reasons why you can't be successful. You'll say things like, well, I'm too new, or I'm too young, or I'm too confident, or I'm not confident enough, or I'm not smart enough, and I don't want to seem aggressive, or I don't want to be pushy, and I don't want to be like those other people that I see on my Facebook selling stuff, or I don't want to take advantage of people. I don't want to bother people. My kids are too young. My kids are too old. I'm too busy with my kids. My job is too demanding. I could go on and on and on. I don't have enough time. I don't have enough experience. I'm overqualified. I'm underqualified. These are all things that me too, can tell ourselves that sabotage our success and our confidence. And I don't want that from you, because I know each of you deserve success, and I know each of you will be successful. But you've got to find the things that are holding you back. In part 3 of chapter 3, it's about overthinking a challenge or overloading yourself. And I've also seen that with you guys as well. There's a million different things. You can be underprepared. You can be overprepared. You can procrastinate. There's so many things that you can tell yourself, again, that are going to hold you back. And if you're doing the tasks and truly opening up and getting out of your comfort zone, then you should be getting the results. May not be immediately. You're planting those seeds, but you should definitely be getting sales results if you're doing the things that we are talking about. If you aren't, then I want you to have a conversation with yourself and find out what it is that you're telling yourself that's holding you back. You are capable of success. I believe in you. Do you? That's going to be the question. And I want each and every single one of you to say, yes, I do believe in myself, and I am going to succeed. And whatever it is that's been holding me back is going to change, because I'm going to find it out, and I am not going to let that allow me to stop. I am not going to allow that to take over my success, and I'm going to conquer everything that comes my way. So I know you guys can do it. I believe in you. I want you to believe in yourself. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for being patient. Bye, guys.